Back, and we have on the line Dr. Asante LeBlanc, chairman of the Trinidad and Tobago Cancer Society, and Karen Tomu Jordan, general manager of the group marketing and communications, Republic Bank. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
And it's that time of year again for the annual fundraiser with regard to cancer awareness. I want to start with Dr. LeBlanc. Because, you know, during the lead up just now, we were saying that there's a lot of talk about COVID-19 everywhere you turn. That's what's, you know, dominating the news right now. But we don't want to take away from the significance of building awareness with regard to, you know, cancer as a disease that claims so many lives around the world and right here in Trinidad and Tobago. Dr. LeBlanc.
Yes, good morning. Thanks for having me. Yes, as we've always mentioned, cancer is actually a pandemic in its own right. And it's we've been challenged with cancer for years, and the fight has to continue against this awful disease. And this is our mission and our vision at Trinidad and Tobago Cancer Society via education and our screening initiatives, because without those two weapons, we really don't have a chance against this disease.
Yes. And Karen, the Republic Bank supports the Trinidad and Tobago Cancer Society annually with this event. Tell us how you guys come together to build awareness and raise funds.
Well, thanks for having me. Morning, everyone. Republic Bank has happily and proudly worked with the Cancer Society for the past 19 years to support all of their initiatives. In fact, the Cancer Society is one of the institutions, organizations that the bank has partnered with even prior to the launch of our Power to Make a Difference program in 2008. So this relationship is on the cusp of being a 20-year-long relationship, simply because we understand the importance of providing support to institutions and organizations such as this. We are very happy and have always been happy with the work the Cancer Society has done in spreading in raising awareness for cancer, in facilitating treatment, in facilitating screenings. So we're very happy to be involved. I mean, we are continuing to partner with them this year. Dr. LeBlanc, our team have worked closely on coming up with, you know, how we can do things differently because of the COVID environment. And yeah, we're very much looking forward to the event in November.
Dr. LeBlanc, you know, we speak about it annually, but it's always important, I think, to reiterate the points, because sometimes people hear it for the first time. Which type of cancer affects Trinidad and Tobago the most in the range that we see, you know, whether it's colon cancer? Which one impacts us more?
So, Lisa, in Trinidad and Tobago, first of all, cancer is known as a lifestyle disease and a non-communicable chronic disease, which is an NCD. And in Trinidad and Tobago, for men, the leading cause of death by cancer is led by prostate cancer, followed by lung cancer and colorectal cancer. And for women, the leading cause is breast cancer, followed by cervical cancer, and then colorectal cancer, lung cancer, and ovarian cancer. So, and then pancreatic cancer comes up with both sexes after those. So we do have and recognize that the cancer accounts for a high mortality and morbidity rate in Trinidad and Tobago. And being a lifestyle disease, this means that we have to take stock of our lifestyle. We have to do things such as quitting smoking, no vaping, reduce excessive intake of alcohol, eating properly, natural foods that are from our region, no excessive preservatives, considering plant-based diets. So there are a lot of lifestyle and, most important, physical activity, which is where Bubbles comes in, because you have to continue a healthy lifestyle so as to combat all chronic non-communicable diseases.
I'm going to come across to you, Karen, to talk about Bubbles, but as I have you, Dr. Asante, you know, we keep hearing about persons who are you know, who are vulnerable because they have underlying conditions. I think cancer is one of them. Do you have any information with regard to, one, how much more, let's say, cancer patients are vulnerable as opposed to patients with diabetes or any of the other non-communicable diseases or underlying conditions? And two, which type of cancer is perhaps more vulnerable with regard to COVID-19?
Okay, so what needs to be understood is that we consider these groups high risk when it comes to COVID-19 in terms of developing more complications if infected by COVID-19. So the reason being is, especially with cancer patients, so there's no particular type of cancer that makes them more at risk for certain complications as yet. This is all a novel virus. But as of now, the reason these groups are considered high risk is because their immune system may be impacted, and therefore their ability to combat the disease is impacted. But not only that, if they're undergoing treatment or recovering from certain complications of those diseases, such as cancer, then the complications caused by the virus may be more severe.
Yeah.
So that is just to say that if you have cancer and you're undergoing radiotherapy or chemotherapy, or you're just coming out of surgery, your immune system is already slightly compromised. And therefore, if you do get infected with COVID, it's another burden on your body. And therefore, you can develop the complications that are noted with COVID.
Right. And Karen, just tell us very quickly about the Bubbles event and how persons can participate.
Okay, great. Well, the Bubbles event is something that has evolved actually over the last few years. I mean, we've been doing, Republic Bank and the Cancer Society have been doing walks, Savannah walks, for quite a few years. And then a few years ago, you know, as with everything else, we sat together and we thought, okay, let's evolve this, let's move it forward. And the Bubbles event came into being. We moved the event from the Queen's Park Savannah to Brian Lara Stadium, and introduced a bit of a more fun element to it with the bubbles and the foam, which people like. So it's still a walk. The purpose of the event has always been to promote physical activity, which, as Dr. Asante said, is very important in the fight of all lifestyle diseases. This year, in keeping with the need to evolve, we've decided to change the event to a virtual event. It's being hosted on November 21st.
Yeah.
And what we're going to be doing is promoting the event online, in mainstream media, and asking people to participate by way of purchasing a T-shirt, and logging on and posting pictures of themselves at a certain time of the day doing any physical activity.
Right.
Whether it be taking a walk, whether it be doing jumping jacks, aerobics, dancing, whatever sort of physical activity, you know, suits you at that point in time, or your location, more importantly, at that point in time. Of course, with all social distancing protocols being observed.
All right. Well,
so that's it. November 21st, 2020. Yes. We're going to be launching within the next couple of weeks.
Right.
T-shirts are going to be available for sale online, and it's going to be really different, and we hope well patronized.
All right. Well, you know, we have a little time still, so we probably will have you guys on again to just give people a little gentle reminder closer to November 20th. All right. I want to thank you so much for joining us, Dr. Asante LeBlanc, no stranger to the program, chairman of the Trinidad and Tobago Cancer Society, and Karen Tomiu Jardine, general manager, group marketing and communications at Republic Bank. Thank you very much, ladies, and continue to be safe.